What's up, George? What's going on in the House of Craze tonight?
In the House of Crazy tonight, we have a few things going on. We have a guest tonight. We're also going to be doing a little duty trivia. We're going to be talking about the Kickstarter. We're going to be talking about a gig. I mean, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff tonight, man. So get ready.
And we have a special guest.
Yes, guest.
Yes.
Wow.
Coming up tonight. Let's get it.
We are the only show for independents all around, giving you a platform to spread your word all over town. Catch the Craze is the place to promote to your fans with the dream of Medina and Sam the Crazy Man. Subscribe to our show and never miss an episode. It's time to get your mans, listen to us on the go. Updated every week, we never miss a day. Join the squad, come on in. It's time to catch the Craze. If you are an independent, catch the Craze. Making moves on your own, catch the Craze. On your grind in the streets, catch the Craze. Join the movement, catch the Craze.
Yeah, George, we did it again. Come on now. You know you want to do it. Catch the Craze.
Woo.
Welcome to Catch the Craze Podcast. I'm your host with the most, Sam the Crazy Man Vera. And I am with
George the Dreamer Medina. What's happening, everyone? What's up? What's up, Paul? Welcome to another exciting episode of Catch the Craze. We are live. It is Tuesday, January 31st, 8 p.m. here in the East Coast. It is about 1 o'clock in the morning, GMT time. That's right. That's over the pond time where our friend Paul Hayden is watching us right now. So thank you, everyone, for watching us. Thank you for coming on board. If you haven't done so yet and you don't know who the heck we are, this is Catch the Craze. I am George. That is Sam. And please subscribe to the channel. Give us a like. Comment below, hit the bell so that you know when we are going live. Make sure you do all of that stuff. Listen, man, we're at 666 subscribers.
that is just scary.
That's some scary stuff, dog.
That
is some scary stuff. But yeah, hey, keep it coming. Keep it coming. Let's get to 667 for the end of the night. Let's do that. But you know, thank you everyone for joining us. We have our jam-packed show tonight. Trivia night continues. That's right, Sammy. Trivia night continues, man. Sam's Kickstarter ends on Saturday. This will be our last trivia night for the Dudester. Help us figure this one out. I have some exciting news that I want to share with you guys in just a few minutes. And we also have our guest for tonight, who we're going to be bringing in just a few minutes. And that is Phoebe Xavier from 123 Go Publications. So we're going to be talking about the stuff that they have going on over there at 123 Go Publications. So that's going to be exciting. We have all of that going on. But Sam, you had a near-death experience today, brother. Oh, yes, there is, Lou. Yes, there is. There is a pop quiz.
Yes. I love the nightlife. I like to boogie on the disco high.
Yo, I was just watching the opening thing, and you're in there bobbing with the freaking headphones like you're in the studio with the hat to the side. I'm like, look at this kid. He's ready to go in. But Sam, you almost died today. What the heck happened today, bro?
Yo, I was one with the load today. I was one with the load. Yo, so I'm in Texas, and Texas, when it doesn't get the kind of snow that the East Coast gets, Texas gets ice. And when Texas gets ice, everything shuts down. And it is a scary scenario to try to drive on the roads in Texas. So I'm driving, everyone's doing 40, right? It's a slow crawl. And I finally made it. I'm going to a leader conference, and I finally made it to the parking lot of the hotel. And as I'm turning in, my car won't stop. And I'm only at like 15 miles at this time going into the parking lot. My car won't stop, and it's heading straight towards a Ferrari. 15. And I'm like, no! And I'm pumping the brakes like, and you can hear, and I'm like, I was like, Jesus! And I guess the Lord helped me because he stopped it 3 inches off the Ferrari. I said, you know how much that would cost? All right, so now I'm sitting there and I'm catching my breath. I'm like, right? And so then I I get, I finally pull into a spot and I get out to walk, and I look like the scarecrow. I'm sliding and I'm slipping, and everyone's watching me, just having a ball, trying to stay on my feet. That wasn't it. So now I'm at this conference. It's time to leave. The roads in Texas, they don't have plows, so they leave it the way it is. It is crazy. So it is danger, DEFCON 5. Now I'm doing 20, right? I'm doing 20. The on ramps are so treacherous because you slide everywhere. And so I'm like, oh my God. And all you see is cars slammed into the concrete, the divide, the walls, and just cars just totaled everywhere. I'm like, it looked like the apocalypse. And I'm like, but you see these knuckleheads that are trying to speed. The road is misleading. It looks like snow, but it's ice. And so it took me an hour and a half, what normally would take me about 30 minutes to get home. And I finally get to my neighborhood, and it's all ice. My neighbors are all outside with ice skates and sleds on the ice streets. And I'm like, there's no way I'll be able to pull out of my garage tomorrow because my garage is on a hill going down. So it was easy to get in. But yo, dude, I swear to you, these cars that were going by me zooming, all they needed to do was swerve and they mess me up. And there was several times where I swerved and I was like, I'm gonna hit a wall. I'm gonna hit a wall. I'm going, it's over, And so all I did, I turned off the radio. I didn't have any music on. I turned off my phone, and I was just white knuckled all the way.
What's up, Parelis? How you doing? Good evening. Oh, dude, what the heck, man?
Yes,
it is insane, dude. It's insane. Nah, that's no joke.
And tomorrow's supposed to be worse. So tonight's supposed to freeze over. Then tomorrow the snow's supposed to start around 11 and then all day. So I'll be working from home on a stream Teams meetings. But yeah, it was rough.
Rough city, man. That's why people are calling out. That's why people call out, bro. Oh man, terrible. Well, we're glad you made it, Sam. We're glad you made it.
And I didn't want to tell my wife when I was leaving, heading home, because I didn't want her worrying. So I just said, you know what? It's just be. I said I just need to be hanging with the higher power all the way back, and I was like, when she sees me, she sees me.
Man, listen, you're a New Yorker, bro. You're used to those situations.
New York, I'm good. That's why I got through it. Because of the New York skills. So I know what to do when you start sliding. I know what to do.
You turned off the radio so you could see better.
yeah, you know what it is? Because you don't feel it. If the radio's on, you don't know when you're sliding. And in the wind.
Bro, you'll know when you're sliding, dog. Trust me.
No
noise.
I turned my head just for a second to look to the glove compartment. You have that little pocket, that compartment right by your seat, to pull out a protein bar. I just went this. Next, I'm sliding. I'm like, no!
Speaking guy.
I only looked up for 1 second.
You got to pull those things out before you get on the road, man.
I was like,
oh, Jesus. All right, well, listen, tonight we're going to be celebrating Sam's return to life over here. We're going to be doing the trivia tonight, obviously. If you haven't done so yet, please make sure that you pledge to the campaign. The campaign's still alive. When does it end? The 4th, right?
Ends in 3 days. Which is the 4th, Saturday the 4th. It ends at 7 p.m. Central.
Yes. Well, you've made your goal. Now it's all about the stretch. So we've uncovered one stretch goal. Let's try to get to the second one, guys.
Yes.
There's 3 days left. We can do this. We can do this. We can still do this, bro.
We can do this. Yes, stretch goals. Yeah, stretch goals have always been. But they're. I mean, I think of the 57 people who signed up, 16 converted. So the rest of the people that were new of the 57. So that's pretty cool. But yeah. So we got it ends this weekend, and so by Friday I'll be pulling the trigger and let the printer know to proceed with the print. Once it closes, I will let them know to just go ahead. So it'll take them 2 weeks to get them to me, and which is around the same 2 weeks to get the funds, and then I'll have everything start shipping out so everyone gets it on time or earlier.
That's right. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah. So make sure you pledge to the campaign. I'm over here. I'm wilding out. Make sure you pledge to the campaign. Yes, yes. There you go. I think you
Yeah, yeah,
posted it.
yeah. I don't know if I talked about it or I posted it, but I just wanted to post it.
Yeah, yeah. No. So yeah, guys. So on my end, I got some exciting news, dude.
Oh,
Uh,
let me mute his mic. Hold on.
yeah. Let me roll the tape. Let's roll the tape, Sam. Let's roll the tape.
Roll the tape. Herman.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. Yes, that is all courtesy of Mr. Paul Hayden of ASAP Imagination. So,
80s.
guys, yes. So tomorrow, 2:30 p.m., we will be going into more detail on this. And make sure you follow me on Instagram because we're going to go live. Make sure you follow Paul Hayden at ASAP Imagination, Lori Cunningham at La Queen Star. As we're going to dive into what gig is. All right. So I've been posting about gig. We're going to talk about what gig is. Right now, what I will tell you is that if you're an indie who needs a writer, an artist, a crowdfunding platform, a way to get a podcast, a review, etc., you're going to want to watch us tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. That's Eastern Standard Time at 2:30 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. GMT, which is like I said earlier, across the pond time. That's Paul's time, and we're going to give you the lowdown on how to get a gig, get on gig, and what gig is. So make sure you tune in tomorrow 2:30 p.m. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But yeah, man, gig is coming, Sammy. Gig is coming. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Gigabytes.
That's right. That's right. Gigs.
Gigabytes. Yeah,
Yeah, man, I'm
man.
excited.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
excited about this. I'm excited about this. What up, Mike?
Oh,
Big
Mike there.
Mike
Oh man,
Martino
long
in the
time no
house.
see.
What
Wow.
up? What up? Yes, guys. So yeah, so that's
Was that Luke
what's going
Wilson?
on.
Wow.
Wow, yeah. Yo, 2:30 p.m. Make sure you're checking us out. Oh no, tomorrow you're gonna be working, Sam. You're not gonna be able to watch anything.
Yeah,
You
I'm
can't
working.
you can't do anything during the day anymore, dog.
Not anymore, bro. He works hard for the money.
That's right. Listen. All right. So we talked about duty.
Do
We
do.
talked about gig. Let's do a little trivia, bro, because we got about 15 minutes before
Before
our
we
guest
bring in our
arrives.
guest.
That's
Yes.
right. So let's do a little trivia. Now, that's
Let's
not
do
enough time. For those who have been with us for the last few trivia nights, we know 15 minutes is not enough time for the trivia that Sam brings. But we're
Word.
going to give it a shot.
We'll give it a shot. But Sam brings. Oye, ¿cómo va? It's Sammy.
All right.
Yes.
What are we going to say? What are we going to say?
What?
What
I
are we
was
going
gonna
to
say today we're going to be defining
say? Oh, man.
the
Definition,
words
guys.
that Yudi uses in his vocabulary. So, ladies and germs, that's not enough Google time.
That's not enough. It's not
Ladies
enough.
and
15
gentlemen,
minutes.
get out your thesaurus, your thesaurus, and let's
For
get
those,
ready.
for those who have no idea what we're doing, okay, Sam has a book called "There's an Alien in My Toilet." Within that book, it's a comic book. It's a comic book for kids, and within that book, at the very end of every book, he puts these. It's like trivia. He has trivia. He has word puzzles. He has a couple of things there for the kids and the family to get together and enjoy. And the last couple of weeks, if you've missed us, we have been doing some of these, games with the audience and you're playing here on the show. Some of them have proven to be quite interesting.
Word.
Some might say straight up difficult. But we're gonna do it again tonight. We're gonna do it again tonight. One more time. This is the last one. This is the last one, guys, because the campaign ends on Saturday. So this is sadly enough the last.
It does end on Saturday. Yes.
Yes.
It's
Yes, and it is a short version of it because we do have a guest, that's coming on. The last few times our guests unfortunately had to cancel or whatever, so we were able to do the whole full hour. We only have 15 minutes, so let's get started, Sam. Let's just do this. All right. No barcodes tonight, Lou. No QR codes. I'm sorry, QR codes tonight. Oh, that was the best, Paul.
Okay.
Oh, dying. All right.
So first definition.
How are you gonna do this? You gotta give them the definition. They gotta guess the word.
You gotta guess the word.
All right.
Because if we tell them the word, they will. I think the definition is better because then it'll make them think. Yo, use your cabeza. All right, use your cabeza.
That's what we did last time. We're gonna do the same thing we did last time.
Yeah. So I'll do 1, you do 2, I'll do 3, you do 4. All right. So first definition. You guys got your typewriters, your keyboards on. You guys get your Google on. Get your Google on. And if you have the activity book, you're one step ahead of the curve. So Michael San Martino, go run to your kid's room and go get that activity book. So an approving mention award.
Are we giving them any guesses?
Negative.
No guesses, guys. You got no guesses. Yes. Not even a hint. No clue. Okay.
I will say it again. An approving mention award. We're counting down. 10, 9, 8.
Lou said nomination. That is not correct, unfortunately.
5, 4, tres, deuces, unos. Anybody else besides Lou? Going once. Going twice. Shout out.
Shout out. She went the Bronx. She went boogie down on us. She said, give him a shout out.
All right. So the word is accolade.
There you go.
Accolade.
An accolade is an approving mention or award. Okay, number 2. We're off to a good start. Number 2. Oh yeah, baby. Any of the most highly developed order of animals. Any of the most highly developed order of animals.
That's a good one.
Any of the most highly developed order of animals.
Geranimals.
I could have sworn we lost 2 people just now.
Yeah, wait, they're like, I think my mom's calling me.
Gotta go. The rice is done. What is a species? Okay, I think he's on the wrong game show.
What is a species?
This is not Jeopardy.
Yes, all right. So, all right, 10, 9.
No, species is not correct.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, no one has it.
Yes, there is primate. It's primate. There you go. Primate.
Damn, dude, he's smarter than this group. What's up with that?
Listen, okay.
Superior. Superior.
Just because the definitions are short, it doesn't mean the word is easier. All right.
I know, right? All right. So this one should be easy. This one should be easy. I'm throwing you a layup. Go for it, right? Go for it. Right. So
this is not
to wander idly.
Yeah.
Let's say it again. To wander idly. Come on, guys. Let's see. Who's got
it? Idly. Rome. Good guess. Good guess. But no.
Who said Rome?
Paul.
Oh.
No Rome. Phone. No. Meander. Lou got it.
There you go.
There you go. Wow, Lou. All right.
One for the primates.
Okay. All right. Mostly highly developed order of animals. Okay.
All right.
Next up.
This one can stump. But go ahead. Let's go, George.
This one can stump. It's 2 words. The definition is literally 2 words. You ready?
She said,
to destroy. That is the definition. To destroy. I like Mike is answering with the what is. To destroy. T-O, not 2. That's number 2, but T-O. To destroy. Yeah. What is to destroy?
Ooh.
For the win again is right. So to destroy, what is the word? Obliterate. That's a nice one, but
That's
it
a
is
nice one.
not. It
Obliterate,
is
right?
not.
Look
But
at
it's
you.
not that. It's not
He's
that.
trying to compete with duty. He's trying to compete with
That's a
duty.
good one. That's what
Yeah.
it should. That's it. Ooh, no, not that one either.
All right, so we'll count
Not
it
in the
down.
league.
10,
Not in the league. Nope.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, Trias, 2, 1, Jordello. Is that am I spelling?
Joderlo. This
Jordello.
guy is the
I said
most
Jordello.
non-Hispanic Hispanic I've ever met. He literally said Joderlo. It's Joderlo, bro. Joderlo. Oh my.
She came from left field, bro. No, wait, hold on.
Joderlo.
Remember, you're talking about the guy who reads everything exactly as he sees it. So when I saw, I saw horse divorce and it was hors d'oeuvres.
My Latinos and Latinas out there, I am very sorry for this. Okay.
I thought that was
apologize.
something on the menu at the restaurant. All right.
Wow.
Can I
All
have
right.
a glass of
That's it.
Jordello?
Totally. Lou said totally effed up. No,
All
the
right,
word
the
is
answer is
extinguish. To
extinguish.
destroy or extinguish. Wow.
Extinguish. All right, you guys got. I told you I was going to stump them. I told you. All right, so
Mhm.
here's one. Let's see. You should be able to get it because it's a really good definition. Are you
Yes.
guys ready? So it says an action or strategy carefully planned to achieve a specific end. Say that one more time, Samuel. Sure, I will. An action or strategy carefully planned to achieve a specific end.
Hmm.
Survey says they're taping it in like dang.
Now remember, you can always order this book online. Go to
Yes,
dudiesworld.com.
you can always order the book at dudiesworld.com and get the activity book.
A
Get your,
mission.
get
No,
your gaming on.
not a mission. It is not a mission.
No,
I'm
we're on a
sorry.
mission, and this is true.
No.
That you're not supposed to do.
So
We
it's an
don't need
action.
robbing,
I think the
stealing.
key word, guys, is strategy. I'm giving an action or strategy. Key word here is strategy.
We're trying to help,
Carefully
bro.
planned.
Yo,
Bro. Come
yo,
on.
duty, zap
We
them.
got 8 minutes.
6 minutes, Dougie Fresh. You're on,
Your
on,
own.
on, on. All right. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody's got it. All right. And the answer is tactics. Tactics. Duty's got them stumped again. I'm telling you, dude, he's smarter than the average bear.
That's right. All right,
He's
next one. Next one up. You guys ready for this one?
Oh, this one.
This one's good. An uncivilized, unintelligent, or uncouth person. It is not spelled SAM. It's an uncivilized, unintelligent, uncouth person. All right. So here we go, guys. Here we go. Come on, you can do this. It's an uncivilized, unintelligent.
My ex-husband.
Wow. Shots fired.
There you go. Hello.
Damn. She's like, Jodelo.
Hello.
Oh man, that is great. Uncivilized, unintelligent, or uncouth person. Oh, that is great. I love these answers. Just throw them out there.
Everybody's like, yo, San Martino dipped. It's like, yo, he goes,
Mike is like, what are we playing here? What is this?
He goes, I'm not good at charades.
Let's just tic-tac-toe. What are we doing over here?
What's up with that?
All right, guys. So an uncivilized, unintelligent, or uncouth person.
5.
What is the answer?
4, 3, 2, 1. What's
the answer? Is Neanderthal.
Neanderthal.
A Neanderthal.
No, this was going to stump him too. I'm telling you, dude. Dude is smart.
We have 3 more left. Here we go. Let's finish strong. We got 3.
All right. To gather, assemble. Avengers! To gather or assemble.
See, I would have never used this as a definition for that word. But this is why it's trivia night. This is what makes it fun.
This is why it's duty night, bro.
That's why it's duty night. This is what duty does.
Yes, duty does what duty does.
That's it. That's it.
Come out. Come on. Turn your radios on. It's trivia night. Let's go. Come on. All right, guys, let's go. Who's going to be the first one to step up to the plate? Yo, there you go. Group. Nope, it's not group. It is not group. All right. 5.
Gather or assemble.
4. This one's going to stump them. Said before and after every.
Yes. Please play this with your children at home.
Yes, you got to play this at home. All right.
You got to play this at home with your kids. The vocabulary they will finish with.
2, 1. And all right. The answer is muster. Muster.
It's muster. Let's assemble. Let's gather. Let's muster. Okay.
Next
all right.
one.
Next
we got
one.
2 more, and then we're going to be bringing in our guest. So come on, George. What's the next one?
To gain, accomplish, or achieve. To gain, accomplish, or achieve.
All right, guys.
What is the word? What is the word?
Who has the answer?
Accomplish or achieve. Oof. Oh.
Come on, guys. I know you guys are
succeed. No. But that is a good one. Win? No, not win.
No.
Gain, accomplish, or achieve.
Yo, my boy Duty's got it going out.
I mean, it could be. I mean, all those words are valid. Valid answers. It's just not this word.
Nope. Negativo. All right.
Fulfill? Okay. No, it's not.
All
fulfill.
Right.
Not fulfill.
5.
Okay.
4. 3. 2. 1. And the answer is
attain.
To attain.
To attain. To attain is to achieve, accomplish, and achieve.
Yes.
All right. Well, here we go, guys. The last one.
It's Team Uranus versus Team Earth.
Uranus. Kick that Uranus. You know what
I'm saying? All right. So here it is. This was for all the marbles, guys. All right.
I'm about to hit that dislike button.
What is that?
Michael said I'm about to hit that dislike button. You savage. You are a savage, sir.
Hated it.
Hated it. All right. Give him the last one, Sam, and then we'll bring in.
To make, feel, or seem young again. To make, feel, or seem young again. There you go.
That's right. Come on, guys. You got this one.
You got this. Come on.
To make, feel, or seem young again. Come on. You got it. Botox. Oh, man.
Oh, that's funny. Nope, that's not it. No. All right. Who else? Come on.
We got some good ones. We got some good ones in the chat. I love it. I freaking love you guys. I love you guys. I swear to God.
Right. Let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is rejuvenate. Rejuvenate.
All right.
So it was Duty 9, Uranus 9, and Earth 1.
There you go. There you go. Listen.
You guys got whooped by a green alien from Uranus. That is just crazy. That is just crazy. I love you, Duty. I love you.
Good times. Good times.
If you want more trivia and activity, head over to Kickstarter and get yourself a copy of There's the Alien in My Toilet, book number 4. And you can get all the books. You can get issues 1 through 4. Now, we only have 4 days left. Don't forget, right now, Kickstarter link is in the summary. With that said, we have our guest in the waiting room. So we're going to go and start the show. And let's get this popping. Hello there.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Hi. So I was listening to you guys do that word game as I was sitting backstage, and my guesses were acquire and invigorate. Those were going to be my guesses for the last 2. I was only there for the last 2.
The vocabulary is amazing. You should have typed them in the chat.
I don't know how to do that shit on Twitter.
Well, welcome to Catch the Craze, Phoebe. Thank you for coming on tonight and talking with us about your brand, which is 123 Gold Publications. Looking forward to talking about that. But before we get into your work, tell us a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself to the audience here that's listening.
I am a writer. I am a sci-fi nerd, and I work in food service. I live in Vermont at the moment. So I checked in early on the episode, and you were talking about like ice storms in Texas, which I was like, what type of show is this? Is this the Weather Channel? But I'm in Vermont. We have a lot of snow and ice like the last 2 months. It's been kind of brutal.
We do the weather here too. We do the weather. We do it all. We do it all on the show.
Cool. That's cool. I'm here for the comic books and science fiction writing part of things, though.
There you go. So you're in Vermont. So did you always live in Vermont? Are you born and raised in Vermont? Where you born?
I was born in New Jersey. New Jersey, and right outside of New York City in North Jersey. I was born in Perth Amboy. And I moved to Trenton. No, not Trenton, but a suburb of Trenton called Ewing. I lived in Ewing, New Jersey for a part of my first kindergarten through 3rd grade, I guess. And then we moved across the river into Bucks County. And then I grew up mostly in Langhorne, Pennsylvania until I graduated high school.
Oh, wow. Nice. All right. So there you go. Traffic on 7th. Yeah, no, that's awesome. So what was it like? I mean, as far as I'm sure you were always a creative kid growing up, right? Like, what was it like moving around from place to place? Did that kind of like spark your imagination to create stories as you were moving around the region?
No, I think it was more people, books, reading that I was doing. I think reading is really what inspired me into all of my storytelling, writing, and creativity later on in life. But yeah, no, we didn't really move around that much. I mean, we moved from I guess it was Carteret is where I lived after I was born in Perth Amboy. And then we moved to Ewing and then Langhorne. So it was only like 2 moves in the first 18 years of my life.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Were you always into, I guess, comics, or was it? You said you read a lot, so was it more books that you were reading, or was it comics that you were reading? What were you?
So I learned to read it. Kind of taught myself to read at a really, my mother reading to me is what taught it to me, but like acquired it before I even got to school, and so she gave me her comic books when I was pretty young, and I dug into those crates, and from there started reading sci-fi books as well. My grandfather introduced me more to sci-fi, and my mother introduced me to comic
Ah,
books.
okay. And so sci-fi always stayed with you. You enjoy the sci-fi genre.
Yeah, Isaac Asimov is probably one of the first writers that I was like, this is amazing, and this is like why I'm interested in this genre, the stories that he was telling.
That's awesome. And so, did you start writing prose, or did you start writing to like creating comics? What was your first creative?
So I definitely started trying to write when I was like 10 years old. Like I started trying to write a comic book and like trying to write a D&D novel. I wrote like at least a chapter, maybe 2 chapters of a book that was supposed to be about Athos, the Dungeons and Dragons world that's like a desert. Yeah, so I tried writing some stuff that early in life, but it was later, like about 10 years after that, at about age 20, I started writing rap songs, and so a lot of my creative energy, I did poems also throughout my teen years, and then like, so when I started doing rap for almost 2 decades, that is where most of my creative energy went. That writing and creating beats, it was my creative outlet for a while. But I have been writing these short stories since 2003, So it was more on the side burner up until like maybe 2013, 14, when I was less trying to develop as a musician, and kind of was like, I'm a 40-year-old trans rapper. Like there might not be a huge market out there for me. And I accept that, like, and unless you're, I don't know, I'm sure there's some really hot young ladies doing it right, but like it wasn't for me at the time. I was like, okay, I had a fun time, rapped all over the fucking place, made 6 albums, and
wow, 6 albums.
Yeah, well, so yeah, two that were part of a group, 2 solo albums, a mixtape, and then another like compilation from an underground label that me and my friends created out of Bucks County in like 2000, 2001.
All right, so I have 2 hip hop questions for you. Okay, the first one is, who is your favorite rap artist of all time?
Oh, Michael Larson is the GOAT.
Okay, and number 2, what is the best, I guess, era of hip hop to you? Like, what era of hip hop was your favorite? Do you think is the best?
I think like in the 90s probably is like the best hip hop will ever get ever again. Like it'll never be as good as that. But for me, like being a part of the underground indie scene for like the aught years, the first 10 years of the millennium, I had my most fun with it then, probably.
Really? Okay.
I was learning to make beats and shit, learning to, develop my lyricism a little better.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So you have 6 albums. See, so Sam is a hip hop. He used to do hip hop back in his day also. So you guys can definitely chat about that. But yeah,
you sound like you might be from New York City or something, Sam. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
All right.
Yes, I lived in New Jersey for 25 years.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but
I love New Jersey. We get a bad rap, but I love it.
Yeah, it has bad rap, New Jersey.
Yeah, the stinkiest place in America or whatever.
Run DMC is from New Jersey.
No shit.
Run. Yeah, Run is from New Jersey. Jam Master Jay, the DJ, he's from Jamaica, Queens, but Run is from Jersey.
Yeah.
I did not know that. I mean, Redman's from the Bricks. Like, yeah.
Buddy by Nature's from New Jersey.
True. Another one.
Yeah.
Fugees are out of New Jersey.
The Fugees, yes, that's right. Damn, now that we think about it, it's quite a few hip hop artists come from
It's
Jersey.
not just Bon Jovi.
Well, people lose their minds when they hear Bon Jovi songs like that.
I know.
But so Phoebe, so you left hip hop, right? Boom, you leave hip hop. You start doing, I guess, comics again, right? Now, is that where 123 Go Publications was born?
So I started writing a lot more short stories the more that I wasn't writing songs, and so the most of the stuff in the book that of the 17 short stories, I'd say at least 10 of them are from like 2014 to 2017. Like I was writing a lot of short stories in that time, and then in 2000 like 15, 16ish is when I started developing the characters and stories that would go on to be Sidereal Apogee, which is my first comic book.
Okay, all right. And did you do everything in the book, or you just handled the writing and then you hired an artist? How did that work out?
Yeah. So it's an anthology book that has various artists. It's kind of black and white. I call it 95% black and white because we do a little bit of color highlighting here and there to make shit pop here and there where we can. But I did that initially just to save money because I was living out of a backpack on Social Security disability as a traveling nomad, like at that point in my life. So it's like paying people isn't really easy when you're living that lifestyle, but I'd come up with enough to at least each month be making like a page or something, like keep building until we had, I was going to do it as a graphic novel, like an 88-page graphic novel, but now we have like 6 issues, I think. Yeah, 6 issues. We're working on the 7th.
Wow, good for you. Good for you. I mean, you found, it sounds like you just found a way to get it done. Like you just found a way.
Yeah. Persevere. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. And that's what it is. I mean, I think that the love for, creating and doing what you got to do just forces you to kind of do that, right? Regardless of what is going on in your life, this is what it feels like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like this is what kind of drove you and the passion that led you get over certain things. as you're
Yeah,
writing
yeah.
and creating?
I work in food service, like I said, during the day. That's my day job. But yeah, no, making comic books and making stories is my passion. And like, it wouldn't be worth it to go to that job if I wasn't working on the creative shit.
Yeah, it's a means to an end at 9 to 5. That's all it is for us. But all right, so you have 1, 2, 3 Go publications, and I know you that you have your latest. Tell us a little bit about your latest work from 1, 2, 3 Go publications. What do you got?
This is my book, the one we were just talking about, 17 short stories.
That's it.
I am a published author. This is the first 2 copies I got in the mail yesterday.
Wow.
And yeah, this is kind of like my author's copy that I'm proofing, reading through it, and deciding if we're going to make that one the one that goes for sale or not as the first edition.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty thick book. How many pages is that thing?
280 pages of it are the story. In total, it's 288. Yeah.
Jeez, yeah, no, that's a nice size book there. Holy cow! So now you're in the process of proofreading it. Now, from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, you also do some editing. You're an editor in chief for your publication.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about when you're editing. Now, are you editing other people's work, or are you editing your own work, or?
Yeah, I mean, yes, I edit my shit as I write, but no, when I say I'm an editor, it's more about both soliciting ideas, like, hey, I'm looking for espionage stories, or I'm looking for horror stories, and then taking submissions and deciding which stories I want to work with, or even sometimes people submit whole stories, like, and and so editing for me then is accepting it and deciding, like, either rejecting or accepting which stories I want to work with. And then also on top of that is making that story, if it isn't exactly like, doesn't hit me exactly in whatever sort of way that like I think would be a great story, but I see like we could get to a different, slightly better story. And it's my job to like coach them on what to change to make the story better, and get it to the point that it's something I want to accomplish, publish, and put my little logo on it.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. What are some of the things that you look for? What are the things that you look for that will get you to continue reading, and what are some of the things that turn you off to some of the things that you receive?
Okay, so I don't know. I'm not huge on puns, but I do like the switchback endings. So I do look for stuff that like story at the end just kind of like, what? Oh no, we thought it was about this. It was really about this. And I think if you read my book, you'll see a lot of the stories definitely like that's what we were trying to do, what I was trying to do. Yeah, so I like anything that's unique. Like, that I'm like, oh, I haven't heard a story about this before. Like, then I'm definitely going to be more interested in it. Yeah, I'd say I have a pretty wide range within those genres of cyberpunk and espionage shit and horror that we've been working on. Like in our horror book, 13th Moon, which you can download for free on indieplanet.com/123go. And 13th Moon Volume 1 starts with a horror comedy, and it's like a 15-page cover story right there. And then the rest of the book is more like really dark horror. And so I wouldn't, a variety, I think, is another thing that I look for when I'm assembling a collection.
Yeah, nice. And so when they submit, say for example, somebody wants to be published through 1, 2, 3Go publications, right? They go through the process. Do they have to come to you with a team already assembled, or is it something where you'll grab the script or say, okay, cool, we like the script, and you'll kind of find the artist to kind of work with the writer? How do you guys handle that?
I think so both. I said we do both. Like that there are certain teams that I put together. Like we have a book called Moloch, Reigning Devil, and I put Jeffrey Haas, who scheduled this interview actually. I put Jeffrey Haas in contact with Juan Manuel Elmarin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but he is from South America and a brilliant artist that's been on Moloch from the jump. So yeah, I kind of put that
Are we losing? Are we losing Phoebe, Sam? Or
I'm back now.
okay, there you go. There you go. There you go. Sorry, I lost you at the part where you said you were talking about the artist from South America.
Yeah, so I put that team together. I linked up Jeff and Juan, and they've put out 2 complete issues so far. They've also put out like 3 like ancillary stories or whatever that are connected to it. But we're aiming to do 6 issues of that book, and then has a lot of like shit that is try to make a graphic novel out of that eventually. But yeah, some teams come to me complete, and that's way easier to work with. That's so much easier to work with because then I don't have to be involved in the money side of it. Like, and like their team sorts out what rates they're doing or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. As long as it's something that I'm proud to put that product out at the end of the day, then that's who I'm trying to work with. Whether it's me putting the teams together or me asking a team to make certain adjustments to their story.
Now, what's inside the book that you have right next to you? So that is the newest title. What's inside of it? Like, what can people expect? Like when they, if they decide or want to pick it up.
So the book starts, instead of an introduction, with an allocution, which is a warning of sorts. And it explains how that one of the things I was doing in putting this collection together was developing a genre called horror porn. Which is all the horror porn stories basically contain graphic violence, graphic sex, and graphic substance abuse of one sort or another. And so I kind of like built a code into the title so that they could avoid the really graphic stuff if they want to, but that some of these stories cannot be unread because they are pretty graphic and fucked up. So that's maybe about a third of the stories, and but I would say the cyberpunk stories take up more of the pages. As far as like, there's one of them is like 30 pages, one of them is 20 pages, and one of them is 60 pages. So like the cyberpunk stuff really takes up more of the page, but there are at least like 6 horror porn stories that have some twisted endings. And if you like horror and gore and are okay with erotica, then you might enjoy my genre that I've created called horror.
Horror porn. All right. And now, so are these all the stories within your book? Are they all comics, or you have some prose mixed in with that? Or
no comics at all in this book. No comics at all in this book, actually. Yeah, no.
Oh, that's all prose. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a book. This is my first book. That's what I'm saying. This is my first
book. Nice. All right. Okay. All right. You just split it up.
I put out like maybe 13 comic books so far, but yeah, this is my first book.
Wow. So where can people pick it up other than, I guess, your website, I would assume, or is it
Kindle? It's on Kindle right now.
Okay.
And it's also on who I publish through is Kablam. They're located out of Orlando, Florida. And so now that I've published through Kablam, it will be available on Indie Planet, which is like their sister company / website where it's print to order. So anybody who wants one will be able to get it at indieplanet.com/123go, where my books are already available.
Sweet. So you probably already have like a setup with all your books where they can just pick and choose whatever they want out of Indie Planet.
Yes, we have like 13 listed right now.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. All right, cool. And so it's available. It's available now. So like as soon as it's done here, they can just go there.
Oh, the Indie Planet one. It's not live on Indie Planet yet, but it should be soon. But on Kindle, it is live.
On Kindle. Okay, so it's also on Kindle. Can they order it from Amazon or not?
Yeah, that's what Kindle is.
Yeah, but I'm saying, can they get like a printed copy?
Oh, no. The print, if they want the print version, it's going to come through Indie Planet. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Are you working on anything else after this? Like, I know you're probably constantly working. What can we expect from you in the future? Okay,
so the story that I'm working on now, I do have more short stories that will go into a second collection. The story that I'm working on now is about King Harald Bluetooth, who was the first king of Denmark. And it's sort of like a biography, a factual biography of his life as it really was on Earth. And then when he dies, it's going to fast forward to 1,000 years in the future, where he finds himself like his soul being torn in different directions as he's forced to connect people's speakers to their devices. And so it's going to be like a little bit trippy. That's the next short story that I'm working on. And comic book wise, Viking Saga of the North. We're going to have that out by April. That's another one that's historical, maybe kind of inspired by Bluetooth trippy story. But comic book wise, we're also Malik number 3 we're working on. I guess 13th Moon Volume 2 and 3. Look for those next. I'll probably drop them sometime in the next few months. I just finished paying for art. Like, story was done a year ago, but I just finished paying for it. So now I got the TIFFs, I got the high res, so we can print that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. You sound like you're busy. You sound like you're busy, Phoebe, and there's a lot going on, like a lot of things you're producing, and I love it. I think it's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you so much for coming on and talking to us about what you're working on. And hey, listen, if anybody wanted to pick up some of your hip hop albums, can they pick that up too, or what?
They're not for sale. They're not for sale. Oh, you can pick up one. I did a post vaporwave album as well in 2016. Me and my friend Tiger Watola in Rockford, Illinois, put together a post vaporwave thing because he was getting into vaporwave, and I had like some beats and some programs that we could work on. And
Awesome.
So there is an album on Bandcamp called Sethra's Brooding, SETHRA' Brooding, BROODING, by Professor Anarchy and Tiger and the Dubious Battle. So if you find that's a place you can download for free. One of our albums, an album that me and my friend made. It's again trippy and weird.
Awesome. Sounds good. Sounds good. Phoebe, thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it. And listen, good luck with everything that you're doing.
Thank you. You guys have a great night.
You too. Thanks.
Peace.
All right, so that was Phoebe Xavier.
Awesome.
Check out. I'll have the links in the summary, and you can go and check out the books. Go to Indie Planet, get yourself a copy. Lots going on.
She had a lot going on. I love it. I love it. I love it,
Yeah.
man. You know, it's that again, musicians, comic books. You know, whether it's hip hop.
I think when you're creative, I think you just channel all forms of creativity, and I think a lot of creatives are musicians.
Yeah, whether it's the poetry, you know what I mean? Like you're just writing things down, and it's kind of cool, man. It's cool to see that. It's cool to see that. And the transition seems to be, I don't want to say seamless, but you can definitely go from one to the other, back and forth. Because it's storytelling, right? Like I think even like in hip hop, it's all storytelling.
It's all storytelling. It's all storytelling. Yeah, that's how I started out. I started from poetry, then songs, then rap. That's how I started.
Yeah. Damn, man. Yeah, that was good. That was good. So yeah, thank you for coming on. Make sure you check her stuff out. Busy. But you know, it's crazy because you know her story reminded me a lot of like what Jonathan, right? Like Jonathan and you know him just continuing to create stories despite where he is. You know, he's similar like the nomad thing, right? He's like, I'm just gonna keep creating, and that's what happens, man. You just can't stop. You just can't stop creating stories, no matter what happens. You know, either you walk away from it and come back, or you just never stop doing it. And I think that's just another common thread within the indies is that we just can't stop doing what we doing. We love to do this.
Oh yeah, if you don't love it, you know, then you shouldn't be doing it at all.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
Multiple creative outlets. I love it. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's like I think that's the base. You know, everybody knows if you're creative, you're special. You know, you're gonna have nuances that make you a little quirky, that make you a little different, right? You know, and sometimes unrelatable to the majority who consider themselves to be norms, right? So it's like the norms and the creatives, right? So, but that's what's special about it, you know, because you're channeling another side of your brain that most people don't tap into, because you're looking for some sort of form of expression, and these channels allow you to do that.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But no, that was good. That was good. I'm glad we got to chat with Phoebe and the books that 123 Go Publications is putting out. So if you go to Indie Planet, and that's INDY planet.com/123 Go, check it out, and you'll find some of her stuff on there. A lot of her stuff on there. 13 books. That's a lot of product put out. So yeah, check it out. And when the other book comes out, make sure you get yourself a copy of that. As long as you're okay with reading some of the things that she was talking about, whether it's gore, erotica, and all of that other fun stuff. So, but yeah, Sam.
Yeah, it was a fantastic show. Duty basically took out all the humans. You know, these primates, these simpletons. Duty took you out. Duty took you out. I'm just saying. That's my boy. We're ride or die. We're ride or die. I got Duty's back. But it was a fun game night. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to check out the newest episode of the Crazy 10 or Less. What? No business plan. Got to check that episode out and head over to the Art of Samuel, my art channel, and check out the new episode, What I Learned Buying Advertising. Should you buy ads today? So check out that episode. And don't forget, if you haven't done so already, get yourself a copy of Disney Little My Toilet. It is fun for all ages, and I want you to read it. There's so much fun for everybody. And
That's right.
and don't forget to check out Get Your Melody.
Yeah, get your meds. GetYourMeds.com. Check out the website. Check out the books. There's an alien. Yeah, check out the books. The Adventures of Wonder Duck, Ross 5377, and make sure you tune in tomorrow. Follow me on Instagram because I'm going to go live at 2:30 p.m. to explain to you what GIG, G-I-G, what that is. And also, speaking of ads, if you guys want to sponsor a show, please reach out. Let us know that that's what you want to do. We have some very good rates as far as advertising rates.
Yeah.
And if you do want to advertise something, we haven't been able to have too many Kickstarter campaigns on the show. If you have one coming up and you want to advertise that, say, for example, on the show, hit us up. Prepare something for us, whether it's a bump, whether it's, just something you want us to read. Next week's charades, whether it's something you want us to read or anything like that, then send it on over. And we can make it happen. But yeah, make sure if you are also interested in that.
And there's a special that's running on the Kickstarter for an entire month for $50. That's a savings of $90 only on Kickstarter. It's an add-on. So if you want an entire month an advertisement on Catch the Craze, take advantage of that on the Kickstarter. And again, thank you, Phoebe. Thank you, Michael San Martino. Thank you, Lupans. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Aurelius. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. You guys be safe out there. The weather's kind of crazy. And what do you say?
What is a species? That was like 3 days ago. What is that?
Oh, what is that?
Next week, Lou. I Spy next week, Lou.
I Spy. Yeah.
Wow, look at these games. No, unfortunately, no more trivia, no more games.
No more trivia. It ends with the campaign. But so I might be live drawing during the final hours of the campaign. So join me on my live art streams as I close out the Kickstarter. And there's going to be a special incentive for anybody who backs it during the live stream. But you have to join the live stream on Saturday to find out what that is.
Right. And one more thing before I go, these guys always give us a shout out on their show, so I just want to give them a shout out. The Nerds of the Round are coming up at 9 p.m. right after this show. So if you don't know who those guys and gal, because VMAC is off the hook. If you guys don't know who they are, check them out. Coming up next at 9 p.m. It's Nerds of the Round. Sebastian, Law, Tone from across the hall, and VMAC. Make sure you check them out. Pictionary, that's right. But yeah, check them out. Wanted to show us some love. They always show us love on their channel, so I wanted to just show them a little love. Yes. Head on over there at 9 p.m. Check them out.
I got nothing but love for you, baby.
That's right.
I got nothing but love for you, honey. All right, so with that said, I am Sam, the crazy man, Vera.
George, the Dreamer Medina.
And we are out.
It's just easy. It does not.
Crazy. Acquiesce.
No, I was talking about my friend Acquiesce. I met him. Say my name, right?
This is what you were thinking? Oh, my God.
He described me. He said, I'm the
What? Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze. You are listening to Catch the Craze on Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze.